This is a more expensive variation of the fire piston. If you want to try this out, you can buy one of these for about $12 to $14 on Amazon, so it's pretty cheap. Some grease. The primitive forms that I've seen, for the ring around the piston, they use cotton string, or sometimes fibers like rattan, something flexible. They could actually go around that. So what I'm doing is I'm placing a little bit of that oil on there. And then for the oil, I've seen them use, or for the lubricant and sealant, I've seen water used with a bamboo version. And then I've also seen fish oil used. Okay, so now we have that cylinder and gasket with some lubrication. We're going to take a piece of this char rope or char cloth. Now this would have to be pre-made. That means you would have to have had a fire to make that, but we're going to try. You can use other forms of tinder. So we want to pack that in there, not too tight. We still want a loose end. So you're going to place this in the cylinder head once it takes. There we go. So what it does, just like a piston would compress gas in an internal combustion engine, it creates enough heat to catch that tinder on fire. A little bit of that lubricant and put back on there. That way it'll make a good seal. There we go. So we're going to do this using a different method. Now it may shake the camera. So if you don't feel like you have the power in your upper body to just compress that with your hand to get it to work, try that method. Okay, this is the other brand that I bought on Amazon. So this end, you have to release the pressure to pull out the piston, because if you've got that in, it makes it really difficult. This one already has some oil applied to it. There we go. See it? So now we have an ember. That one worked pretty good. There we go. There we go. So that is char cloth. And so now you see why a lot of times in my videos I have that cotton rope. It's because if you put it in a low oxygen environment and put it in a fire, you can make char cloth, which allows. There you go. So you can see that Amadou has one. Now that's going to extend. This agave is really good. These aren't really that practical. Even if you could build one in the wild, the commercial best of the best are difficult to use. And you already have to have a fire to make char cloth. So that's why I'm showing this one last. It's one of my least favorite of the primitive methods.